name is Kyra Porter. This is my 5th year teaching at Kennedy Middle School and my 4th year using the Open Up Resources curriculum. I want to talk about what makes my PLC pop. I'm often asked what makes my class so engaging and exciting. After some reflection, I realized that I owe a lot of my classroom success to my 8th grade math PLC. These folks rock. Preparation is one of the keys to not only teaching this curriculum with fidelity, but very necessary to accomplish the goal to teach with integrity. Our PLC's buy began to form at the beginning of the year with a team building activity given to us by our grade level administrator. The quick personality assessment helped to identify our strengths and weaknesses when working in a group. This was necessary to do because this was the first year we've all worked together. My PLC consists of one EC teacher with several years of experience, one first-year teacher, one experienced teacher returning to the profession after being out of the country, and myself. Diversity is the spice of life and of our PLC. Once our meeting started, we established roles based on our strengths and comfort level. One member creates the slides, one takes responsibility for the math, language, and lessons, one creates our shared lesson plans, and I tend to do most of the lesson modeling and making sure to fill any gaps as needed. We are currently working on implementing discretionary moves and differentiating the lessons to make sure all of our students can assess the curriculum and grade level math. Although the preparation can be time-consuming, it is worth it when we see all our students succeed. Our bilingual teammates provide ways to ensure our multi-language learners can understand the content. Our EC co-teacher shares tips to make the curriculum inviting for students overcoming learning challenges. And I help the team use the Are You Ready for More activities to push our early finishers. We are all math people, and our students are all math people, and we're going to make sure that happens in our classes. Our PLC pops when we are on the same page. Teaching a new curriculum can be both challenging and exciting. I've learned that having a positive mindset and a willingness to be open to others' perspectives really helps the transition from fidelity to integrity. Before attending our weekly meetings, our PLC reviews the lessons for the coming week and creates an individual implementation draft. The best way to do this as a new PLC is to do the work, specifically the cool downs. It is during this time that things can become challenging. I have had a few instances this year where instead of thinking about ways to develop a strategy to solve the problem, teachers immediately revert back to the way they would have solved the problem traditionally. During these times when we have to lean into the curriculum and trust the process. Reading the target goals and the lesson overviews in the teacher guide really help and serve as a valued resource in addition to the math learning routines and other helpful guides provided by the district. During the meeting this year, a teacher comes in and says, "This activity is stupid and I'm not doing it. My kids will not understand how to do it because I don't understand it." This was a moment that served to be a perfect time to model the activity. I gave the instruction and explained the purpose of the information gap activity. I asked open-ended questions, and no matter what the answer was, I guided the conversation to demonstrate how all students can learn from this activity. Once the teacher was able to see how the questions would help the student develop and achieve their target goals, she was excited and motivated to give it a try. My favorite part of making our PLC pop this year is the personalizing of the lessons. I remember feeling like having a required common curriculum would take away my ability to create in the classroom. Over the years, I've been able to find ways to have fun and really enjoy watching the magic happen in my class. I am naturally a people person with a knack for asking questions to get the answers I'm looking for. This skill makes it easier for me to be more of a facilitator in the classroom and let the students lead the learning. I'm very direct and upfront with my students from the beginning of the school year. I let them know that this curriculum is designed for them to do the heavy lifting. Once I tell them how much I need them and how their peers listen and retain more from them than they ever would from me, I usually see several heads nodding in agreement. The other members of our PLC personalize their lessons differently. One creates amazing slides that are animated, bright, and keep the students engaged, while the other teacher creates a more competitive atmosphere in her class and rewards students with great prizes as incentive to participate and stay engaged and on task. The beauty of a pop-in PLC is that the atmosphere in the classroom may be different, but the delivery, content, and curriculum are consistent, cohesive, and effective. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share. I hope you're able to feel the love that I have for my students and my PLC and pay it forward. Thanks.